In today's video, we are going to be going over Player of the Month Mbappe Investment Guide. What a card to get at the start of the game, that's all I'm going to say. If you guys enjoyed today's video and it helps you out, make sure you guys drop a like on it and hit that subscribe button. We have a ton of stuff planned coming out very soon and you don't want to miss out on it. Without further ado, let's get into it. So guys, Mbappe today has been announced to have won Player of the Month, and I'm going to drop my investment guide. Now there is a possibility that EA don't give him an SBC. However, I want to prepare just in case, and I really do think we are going to get an SBC Mbappe right at the start. And this is huge, and I think actually we have the potential to make a lot of coins from this. And because our market right now is so low, you guys can get in really early, so when he does drop, you know, you guys will be able to complete the SBC easier. Or if you don't want to even do the SBC, which I usually don't recommend doing these early huge Player of the Month SBCs anyways, because they're just going to get better versions later on, you guys will be able to make a ton of coins from it. So we're going to be on Footbin for pretty much the entire video, and we're going to be talking about Fodder. Fodder investing, or Fodder for those who are new, are basically cards that aren't usable but are very useful for SBCs. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the low rated or the high rated ones because they are so low in price. So with Mbappe, we're probably going to see something along the, not a lot of squads like in FIFA 21 at the end, but we are going to see probably like an 86, 87, 88 rated team, or even maybe an 89, because, you know, we're going to see, you know, an SBC that makes his price higher. Now, if his SBC does come in a little bit lower, you know, probably going to be like a mil, 1.3 mil or something like that, it's going to push Fodder up a lot, and I'm sure we're going to see a ton of investments heading into, you know, this SBC anyways. Now, again, a few cards that I like the look of are anybody that is in the defense, any center backs, right backs, left backs, and anybody that is going to be in, you know, Ligue. And the reason why I say the defenders is because the defenders always fit into any SBC. Now, I really do like the 86s. I think there's a lot of really good 86 rated center backs that will be great for Fodder investments. Chiellini, Hummels, they are so cheap, man. Chiellini sitting at, you know, 6K is a very low risk investment. You are likely going to make coins regardless. Today, let's take a look at his graph. I mean, yeah, he literally hasn't really done too much. If you can get him for under 5K, I think that's a huge buy. Even normally, I think he's going to go up. I do think we're going to see the market next week really take like an uptrend on a lot of these higher rated cards, and some of the meta cards, they just look a little bit too low. Another one I'm really a big fan of is Toni Kroos. The reason why I like Kroos a lot is because 11K, or you guys can probably get him for under 10K. 10K for an 88 rated, that is insane. Like, this card is going to go up no matter what, so it's a really safe investment. Now, I don't recommend you guys throw all your coins in. You guys should still keep some coins liquid so you're able to trade and flip with them. But as a, you know, putting a few coins aside on some Krooses and whoever else is never a bad shout, especially because he's just so dang cheap right now, guys. I mean, look at that. You guys could have got Kroos for 8K on PlayStation earlier today. So definitely look to do that during supply. A big buy time that we're going to see coming very soon is going to be right when Ultimate Edition drops, especially in the major spots like the UK and the US, because we're going to see everyone get their 4,600 FIFA points, and, you know, there'll be a ton of buying for those cards, and, you know, the cards will come down just because of the supply coming in before they go up. And like I said, guys, in a week or two's time, I expect to see all these cards up anyways, but I think with Mbappe, you might see some extra kick on a few certain cards. Now, next up, I do want to talk about some of the PSG cards and the Ligue 1 cards that are higher rated, because these ones will move up a little bit more, as well as just people are going to invest in these cards because they know the SBC is coming. Verratti was one who actually took a little bit of a jump today. As people saw that he was announced, he came back down to what his price was before. He was sitting at about 7K, which again is a little ridiculous for an 87 rated, but then he flew up quick to like 10K, and then he came right back down to 7K. So, you know, the prices, they look like they've gone up a little bit more since that earlier afternoon when they came back down. Sitting about 10K on both consoles. I really don't have a problem with this. I think, you know, if you can try and snipe for 9K or even less, I'm sure you'll see drops, especially again with Ultimate Edition dropping. I think Verratti is a really great investment. And again, he's 87 rated at 10K. This price will not stay when the full game is out. I'm telling you guys right now. Another PSG card that I am a fan of as well. Where is it? Di Maria. I like a right wing card too, kind of one that's out of position, so if there is a squad that requires him, he will be a card that goes up a ton. And especially because you can position change him as well. If you switch him to right mid, you can make him a little more expensive anyways. But we're looking at 8K for Di Maria, again, 87 rated. It's just too low, guys. It's way too low of a price. And even normally, I like these cards as a pickup. So I'm saying 8K on PlayStation's a good buy. Maybe even a little bit less if you can snipe. And again, Xbox probably like around 9-ish K if you can. But you know, anything under 10K I think is a good buy. And again, like I said, you probably will end up seeing these cards go up regardless. Next up, we have Kylian Mbappe. Again, he is in the same situation. He's 88 rated and he's just too cheap. Again, one SBC with Mbappe and this card goes up, and even into the hype of the, you know, player of the month maybe coming out, you guys will be able to sell into that. Now, when to sell? You guys definitely want to sell before the SBC drops. I mean, maybe you guys want to sell during it. It depends, but the safer way to go about it is selling before the SBC drops whatsoever. We already know Mbappe's the one that won it, so there will be a lot of hype around it. There will be a lot of people trying to look to get in. I think selling before, when in the hype, is going to be the move, especially this year. There's so many investors and traders. You guys definitely want to look into that. Now, what about any meta cards, any links or anything to Mbappe? I mean, I don't really think a lot of people are going to be able to afford to do the SBC, which is why I'm saying it's probably smart to sell into the hype. There's going to be a lot of people seeing that the fodder is way too cheap. They're all going to invest in on it. And no one's really going to end up doing Mbappe because we know EA, they're going to price the SBC very, very high. So as far as links go, I mean, maybe Neymar will see a little bit of a boost. Maybe, you know, Messi will see a little bit of a boost in price. But just normally, I mean, there's not anyone specific I'm going to recommend as a link or alternative investment to you know, Kylian Mbappe. There's just no point because, again, the market is so crazy and it's so early on. Not many people are going to be able to complete it, and I think it's going to be a sell in the hype kind of thing. But yeah, guys, I don't really have too much more to talk about, so that's going to wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. You don't want to miss out on any of the content we have coming out very, very soon. And with that being said, that wraps it up. Till next time, peace.